Like everyone else in the room, tonight's recipient of the CRA Lifetime Achievement Award cannot go anywhere without looking at roofs. In fact, Rich Boon has probably seen more roofs than Santa Claus. Unlike St. Nick, however, Rich works a whole lot more than just one night a year, and it is his 30-plus years of dedication and service to the roofing industry that helped him garner tonight's Lifetime Achievement honor. Rich Boon was born in October 1957 in Lafayette, Indiana, while his parents were both in graduate school earning degrees in chemistry. Rich got his first taste of construction on his family's small farm, where he built sheds, pens, and barns for the 40 head of sheep that were part of his 4-H project. With that background, Rich headed to the University of Rochester for college. After 4 years of school, and with his engineering degree in hand, Rich made his way to Indianapolis, working at Firestone, compounding rubber products to fit each customer's specifications. Visiting the Indianapolis Sailing Club, he was asked to crew in a race, where his boat was bested by a craft skippered by a young lady and her sister. A short time later, that young lady, Martha, became his wife. They have been married for more than 35 years. 3 days before his wedding, Firestone announced the Indianapolis plant was closing. At the last minute, the decision was made to keep the plant open, which led to Rich's career in the roofing industry. A new Firestone product called EPDM roofing was being introduced, and Rich was just the person to set the quality control limits that would be used for years to come. At Firestone's product development group, he was responsible for creating the formula for rubber roofing single-ply systems. Rich once talked to the developers of the self-sealing tire technology about creating a self-sealing rubber roof. That proved cost-prohibitive, but led to the development of another product, the seam tape used as the standard in rubber roofing systems to this day. In 1981, he joined ASTM, the American Society for Testing and Materials, which is the country's product standards writing group. That led to a venture with the Roofing Industry Educational Institute, where he helped author and teach the course for single-ply roofing systems in the early 1980s.
Rich is one of those people that always is either teaching or learning. He just gravitates toward people that want to learn about roofing.
It takes a good student to be a good teacher. A lot of engineers are difficult to understand, but Rich makes it all look simple.
In 1989, Rai asked Rich to move to Colorado to become its deputy director. A year later, he became director, a position he held for 8 years. Rich and Dick Frickless developed a series of certification programs and classes covering topics such as steep roofing, copper roofing, and roof asset management. Rich left Rai in 1997 to start his own engineering consulting company, Construction Support Services. He says his goal is to provide the engineering support that allows contractors to keep working.
He is a different type of engineer. He's a PE, he's a professional engineer. They have to have all the engineering sciences, so that that's a chemical engineer, electrical engineer, structural engineer, all the different engineering disciplines, and bring that all together with a strong mathematical background. And so he's very unique.
I work for 17 different credit unions as the construction lending person, so we do a lot of unusual things. Anytime I needed a roof inspection, Rich was the guy that we would rely on. He's got huge corporate clients, he's got major individual clients, he's got mom and pop clients, and really get good feedback from the clients that I have referred him to in terms of promptness and thoroughness and accuracy.
He still likes to get out on the roof and even show the roofers how to do something if they're not doing it correctly.
He now conducts more than 500 structural checks annually. He has traveled to China to consult on EPDM roofing production facilities, consults with NASA on facilities subject to high winds, and has trained building inspectors about roofing for more than 30 years.
We have seen a lot of things in our time. We worked on the outbuildings where the crews stored their grain and hops. And it became evident after we were there that we found bullet holes. Those were a significant part of the leakage into these structures. And that only proves that some people can hit the broadside of a barn.
Rich continues to serve on the CRA's Education Committee and help develop its Education Center. He was also honored at ASTM with its Award of Merit, the most prestigious recognition given by that organization.
When we go to National Roofers Association, we usually go to the tabletop shows. Rich knows everyone, and it's not just salesmen. He knows the president and CEOs. It takes us 2 days to get through the tabletop show. He knows too many people.
He traveled a lot in those days, going out to put these programs on. But he always found time for his family. He just somehow fits it all in.
And the family that started out as a romance between two sailing enthusiasts 35 years ago now numbers 3 grown children, Sarah, Laura, and David, 2 sons-in-law, 1 grandson, and a granddaughter whose due date is today. One thing we can always count on, no matter where he is or how busy he is, Rich will never stop noticing roofs and working to improve industry standards.
He's a very humble person. What you see is what you get, and I love him for it.
I don't think they could have selected somebody that has a more breadth of understanding and who's done more to really advance the professionalism in the industry.
Rich, on behalf of the Colorado Roofing Association and me personally and our group of Lifetime Achievement Award recipients, we're excited to have you join us. We're honored to have you join us. And we're very appreciative of the value that you've brought to the roofing industry here in Colorado.
Congratulations to Rich Boon, the newest member of the CRA's Lifetime Achievement Award Club.